Hey, it's Gary Dean, PremiumCustomDetailing.com in Tampa, Florida. I got 2013 Subaru BRZ in the shop today. Super excited about this car. I did a ton of research on it when the client called me, and I consider myself an expert at this point. It's a beautiful car. The color is fantastic. Probably one of my all-time favorite colors, because even if it gets swirled and scratched up, it won't be as noticeable. So upon my inspection when he got here, the paint does not look to be in bad shape. I'm going to give it just a light polish to just attempt to bring out every ounce of gloss I can possibly get from it prior to the Opti-Guard installation, which is the reason it's here. So, as you know, with Opti-Guard, it goes on every exterior surface, all the lights, the trim, obviously the paint, the wheels. I apply it to all the windows except for the front windshield. So I'm gonna pull it outside, give it a 2-bucket wash, and then bring it back in, get her prepped up. There's not a whole lot of things that actually get me excited, and I'm really excited over this car. I think it's fantastic. I don't know, call it a rich man's go-kart, a poor man's Ferrari, whatever you call it, it is badass, that's for sure. I really dig it, but I really enjoy a vehicle that looks really cool like this and that is affordable for the masses. I dig that. Oh wow, just notice these crazy scratches right here. Definitely have to work on getting those out. I don't know if you can see that after I smudged it. Kind of see them right there. Anyway, no biggie. But yeah, this is a super cool car. I like it. I'm excited to be able to work on it. So I've done the wash and the clay bar at this point. I also have dried it with my super awesome Korean waffle weave drying towel. Woo! It's another hot one in Florida. Goodness, it's humid today. Nature of the beast, though, is what it is. So, actually, I want to point out something. If you call me and you say to me, I got a brand new car, I'm just picking it up from the dealership, that means you're assuming that it doesn't need much. And in most cases, it probably will only need a light polish or whatever, but you can bet that it's also going to have some scratches in it. And the problem is in their dealer prep that costs you $1,500 is hurting your car more than it is helping. I spent probably 15 minutes trying to get the snot off these tires that the dealership put on. All that silicone just eating into the rubber makes me just feel horrible. I hate it. I hate silicone, slimy nastiness. And you can see that I've removed everything from these tires, and they look nice. They'll look even better when I give them a coat of my Tune Performance Tire and Trim Gel. But the point of this whole spiel is that there are still scratches and swirl marks and all of that are going to be in the paint, even if it's brand spanking new. It has to come from the factory to the dealership, and then at that point, who knows how long it's been there, but beyond that, who knows how many times their hack job car wash guys have washed it with dirty wash mitts, dirty media, whatever, or rubbed across it wrong, or had keys in their pocket and run by it. Anyway, bottom line is, I could not tell what this car needed until it's prepped. So until I wash a vehicle and clay it and get it underneath these fantastic fluorescent lights that I have, and I'm actually expanding. I'm putting in more. I need more, always more. Nothing's ever good enough for me. Anyway, I don't know if you can see, but there are some lines in this paint, and I don't know what that is. They won't wipe off. Maybe I can show, yeah, you can probably see a little better from this angle. These lines, I don't know what that is. Yeah, you can see that right there. I have no clue what that is. It won't wipe off with the drying towel, so I don't know what it is. Hopefully it'll polish away. But you know, stuff like that. These scratches right here, which I showed you, right there, those got to be removed. But again, they're on an edge, so hopefully I can make them look better, because I'm not wet sanding on that edge. That's just a bad idea. The other thing is this scratch right here. These scratches right here. See all that? See all those scratches? And, you know, you got scratches right there. See how dull that spot is? Scratches. Scratches, scratches, scratches. Anyway, my point to that whole thing is just remember that if you're going to call me when you are picking up a vehicle straight from the dealership, it's not going to be perfect. It's going to need more prep before Opti-Guard, and just don't assume it's perfect. That's all I'm saying. This car is in very good shape. It's not a problem. God, it's hot. But they're not perfect when they come off the truck. They, you know, there's a transit time, and there's a sitting around time, and then there's that dealer prep that costs you money to damage your car. I don't really understand that, but if you're paying for it, you might want to rethink that in the future. Try to negotiate that little bit out of it. So you order a new car, you're waiting for it to come in, negotiate that they don't touch it. That way you save all that prep money, because they're charging you to install scratches and swirl marks into this paint and to silicone it all up. So that's the bottom line. No problem. I'm gonna get those areas fixed. I want to scream when I see this crazy, nasty silicone mess all over the place. I would punch the person in the face that did this to this engine. I just can't believe. It looks like they squirted it with, oh, it's like just had a bucket full of snot that they poured on top of this thing. Well, it's gross, and that's all I have to say about that. Yep, I found more scratches. I'm taping up the trim now, but see those? And that long one, and those. Yeah, buddy. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Uh-oh. Look at all those scratches. That haze? Yeah, those are scratches. Anyway, no more BS. I gotta get to work. Yeah, buddy. Working on this sweet rod right here. I'm using Buff and Shine white pads. It's a heavier polishing pad. And I'm using the HD polish. And it is doing absolutely what I need it to do. It's giving me a good bite. And with the exception of some areas where I've had to do some heavier compounding, and I did a little bit of light wet sanding on the trunk lid and then an area on the roof, this is working fantastic. I love HD polish. It is fantastic. It wipes right off. It's awesome stuff. Yeah, buddy. The finish is fantastic, and the finish is nice and smooth and slick. That's what's important. All right, I'm gonna polish the door and that fender, as well as the front bumper, and then Opti-Guard. Here we come. All right. No haziness on the front. There was a big patch of haze right there. It's all gone. You'll notice no scratch left on the roof there. There were a lot of scratches in here, all gone. So there was some haziness back there. The worst, where I did some wet sanding lightly, was right in this area. And if you look in the clear, you can still see some, but very little. I'm not an idiot, and I'm not going to wet sand anymore. I was able to get all the sanding scratches out. All I did, I used 2500 grit very lightly, and then went over it with 3000. Then I was able to compound it out, and then I hit the whole car with the HD polish, which is freaking-tastic, by the way. I'm definitely happy with the outcome. The gloss is fantastic. I mean, there's no denying that. Look at that. Blang, blang. Anyway, it's a fantastic car. I think it's awesome. I love this car. I'd love to have it. Look at that shine, that gloss, that depth. Gotta love it. So yeah, anyway, I focused on some areas with Meguiars D300. That's what I compounded the wet sanding scratches out with on the trunk lid here. And I polished the whole car with Buff and Shine white 5.5 inch with HD polish, which is a fantastic polish, which I've mentioned several times. I love it. I think it's great. It cuts well for a final polish, and it also finishes fantastically. So at this point, I have done an isopropyl alcohol wipe down, well, 2 of them on the entire car. So there are no polishing oils or anything. It's prepped and it's ready for Opti-Guard. So I'm going to get right on doing the Opti-Guard application. And that'll be that on this super sweet Subaru BRZ. Oh, the Opti-Guard is almost done, and I got 3 more wheels to do. So I am sweating to death. That's how I roll. This is my Tune Performance tire and trim gel. I'm gonna put 1 coat on. It's gonna be a nice, even, dark looking shine. It's more of a sheen with 1 coat, but it looks so good. No silicone here, all polymer, peeps. Doesn't sling onto the car, none of that crap. 2013. Didn't look this good when it got here, that's for sure. I mean, it looks like it's just glowing. So that was HD polish and 2 isopropyl alcohol wipe downs, and then I followed that with a very even, very thorough coat of Opti-Guard, which is my absolute favorite coating of all time. It is amazing, and as you can see, it does this paint justice for sure. If I get some sun, I could show you how awesome the flake pops. Huh?
You're getting ready to.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope it comes up.
You got 5 minutes before that piece passes right there. God.
So anyway, I Opti-Guarded the entire exterior as usual. When I Opti-Guard a vehicle, I Opti-Guard everything except for the tires and the front windshield, because the friction from the windshield wipers will rub it down. I do all of the windows around the car, all the trim. The wheels were Opti-Guarded. I cleaned those very well inside and out. I cleaned the fender wells, dressed the tires with my Tune Performance tire and trim gel. That's 1 coat. So at this point it's dry to the touch, and just, you can't say enough about Opti-Guard. I can't anyway. I think it's absolutely amazing. I think that if you want to protect your investment and dramatically reduce the amount of effort that you need to put into maintenance, Opti-Guard's the way you need to go. I wholeheartedly feel that, not just because I make money on the application, but because it's a fantastic product. I mean, yeah, I know. I can't stop looking at it. It's so fantastic. I just want to keep walking around it with the camera.
That is rocking.
You want to be on the video? I can edit this part out. You want to say something about it or no? Might as well. Wait, I'm going to ask you a question, and then you're going to... So, this is how we do this. All right, Jeff, how do you feel about this detail? This is one of... Wait. I'm going to do this just randomly. I never do this, and honestly, putting a customer on camera is not how I do things. And I'm not much for generic customer testimonials, because he's standing in front of me and he's happy with the car, but of course he's gonna say he loves it. But before I shot this video, he was saying wow so much that I just couldn't help but just feel good about it, but kind of want to giggle at him because he was acting so silly. But how do you feel?
This is just absolutely not what I expected. I mean, this paint looks like this paint looks like a retention pool you could jump into. Anyway, for anybody that's considering this guy makes your car look like this, you'd be a moron not to sign up. Anyway, thumbs up, man. It's rock star.
He called you a moron if you don't call me. You're a moron, by the way. You. If you don't call me to have this done, you're a moron.
Look at that smoking.
Yeah, man, I think it looks great. I mean, look at the metal flake. You can't. I'm at a loss for words because it looks so amazing.
I know.
That is a Subaru?
Yes.
Oh. When did they come out with that?
Today? Literally?
Literally came to dealers about 3 weeks ago.
I Opti-Guarded the exhaust tips as well, and the trim in the back.
What's it got in it?
It's a boxer engine in it. It's only around 2,800 pounds.
200 horse. So there you go. Optimum Opti-Guard.
Put on the special coating. That's the whole deal. That's what he does. The car will never have to be waxed ever. It's like a second clear coat.
All right. Well, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it and you've seen this badass car and enjoy the fact that the owner loves the car and loves the Opti-Guard as much as I do. I think it was a worthy investment. It's a worthy investment for any vehicle. And thanks a lot for watching the video. Have a great day.